we will end the program with some refreshments. Now I invite His Excellency to hoist the national flag, which will be followed by national anthem. Please join us for the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे गावे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे सब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 जय
भारत माता की
जय वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम।
राष्ट्रीय ध्वज का फहराना और राष्ट्रीय गीत का गायन हर भारतीय को उत्साह और गर्व की अनुभूति देता है, जिसे हम सबने अभी अभी अनुभव किया। नाउ आई रिक्वेस्ट हिज एक्सीलेंसी टू काइंडली एड्रेस द गेस्ट।
नमस्कार, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, सत श्री अकाल। On behalf of the Indian Embassy, my very warm welcome to each one of you. My also warm greetings to friends who could not join us physically but they are participating in this program virtually. My very special welcome also to our esteemed colleague and friend from the Department of Foreign Affairs, Government of Ireland, Charles Sheehan and his young colleague Aaron, who brought us such bright, glorious day to celebrate Republic Day of India. Friends, I'll begin by reading out parts of the address delivered by Honorable President of India to the nation last evening. प्यारे देशवासियों, नमस्कार। 73वें गणतंत्र दिवस की पूर्व संध्या पर देश और विदेश में रहने वाले आप सभी भारत के लोगों को मेरी हार्दिक बधाई। It is an occasion to celebrate what is common to us all, our Indianness. The diversity and vibrancy of our democracy is appreciated worldwide. It is this spirit of unity and of being one nation which is celebrated every year as the Republic Day. On this occasion, let us also remember the great freedom fighters who showed incomparable courage in their pursuit of dream of Swaraj and fired up the people to fight for it. A few days ago, on 23rd January, all of us observed the 125th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, who had adopted the energizing salutation of Jai Hind. His quest for independence and his ambition to make India proud inspires all of us. While the text of the Constitution dealing with the details of the workings of the state is quite long, the preamble sums up its guiding principles: democracy, justice, liberty, equality and fraternity. They form the bedrock on which our republic stands. These are the values that form our collective inheritance. These values have been accorded primacy in our constitution in the form of fundamental rights and fundamental duties of the citizens. Rights and duties are two sides of the same coin. The observance of the fundamental duties mentioned in the Constitution by the citizens creates the proper environment for enjoyment of fundamental rights. Writing in 1930, Mahatma Gandhi had advised fellow citizens how the Purna Swaraj Day was to be celebrated. He had said, and I quote, "Remember that since we desire to attain our end by non-violent and truthful means only, we can do so only through self-purification. We should therefore devote the day to doing such constructive work as lies in our power to do." Unquote. Needless to say, Gandhiji's advice is timeless. He would have liked us to celebrate the Republic Day in the same manner. He wanted us to look inside, introspect, and strive to become better human beings. And then also look outside, join hands with others, and contribute towards the making of a better India and a better world. Dear fellow citizens, the world has never been so much in need of help as now. It has been over 2 years now, and the humankind is still battling with the coronavirus. The pandemic management was bound to be all the more difficult in India. We have high population density, and as a developing country, we did not have the level of resources and infrastructure needed to battle this invisible enemy. But it is only in such difficult times that the resilience of a nation shines forth. I am proud to say that we have shown us unmatched resolve against the coronavirus. There have been setbacks, unfortunately, as the virus makes a comeback with new mutations. In the fight against the COVID pandemic, it has become now a sacred national duty of each citizen to follow the precautions suggested by our scientists and experts. We have to discharge this duty till the crisis is behind us. At a time of crisis, a time of crisis has also made us appreciate how we all Indians are connected as one family. We have realized how much we depend on each other. Doctors, nurses, and paramedics have risen to the challenge, working long hours in difficult conditions, even at the risk of their life, to attend to patients. Others have kept the nation moving, managing supply chains and utilities. The government has shown a relentless focus on reforming every economic sector and providing a helping hand wherever necessary. The impressive economic performance is made possible due to improvement in agriculture and manufacturing sectors. Small and medium enterprises have played an important role in providing employment to people and imparting impetus to the economy. Our innovative young entrepreneurs have set new benchmarks of success by making effective use of the startup ecosystem. To reap the demographic dividend, the government has created right environment with the national education policy that makes a perfect blend of the traditional values and modern skills. Ladies and gentlemen, in the past year, our sportspersons also brought cheers as they made their mark at the Olympics. The self-confidence of these young champions inspires millions today. In the recent months, I have witnessed remarkable examples of our people strengthening the country and the society through their commitment and action in diverse areas. The dedicated teams of the Indian Navy and the Cochin Shipyard Limited have built an indigenous state-of-the-art aircraft carrier, IAC Vikrant, which is to be inducted into our Navy. Due to such modern military capabilities, India is now counted among the world's leading naval powers. This is an impressive example of moving towards self-reliance in the field of defense. I request the people of India who are successful in life due to their hard work and talent to always remember their roots, their village, town or city. Also, all of you must serve your place of birth and your country in whatever way you can. Dear fellow citizens, today it is our soldiers and security personnel who carry on the legacy of national pride. In the unbearable cold of the Himalayas and in the excruciating heat of the desert, far away from their families, they continue to guard the motherland. Last month, in an unfortunate accident, we lost one of the bravest commanders of the country, General Bipin Rawat, his wife and many brave soldiers. The entire country was deeply saddened by the tragic loss. Ladies and gentlemen, patriotism strengthens the sense of duty among citizens. Whether you are a doctor, a lawyer, a shopkeeper, or office worker, a sanitation employee, or a laborer, doing one's duty well and efficiently is the first and foremost contribution you make to the nation. The 21st century is turning out to be the age of climate change, and India has taken a leadership position on the world stage in showing the way, especially with its bold and ambitious push for the renewable energy. Dear fellow citizens, this year India will cross a milestone when it completes 75 years of independence. We are celebrating this occasion as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. It is a great opportunity not only for the next generation but all of us to reconnect with our past. Many men and women laid down their lives for our freedom. Our freedom fighters have suffered unimaginable torture and made countless sacrifices for us to enjoy the festivals of Independence Day and Republic Day. Let us gratefully recall their immortal sacrifices on the occasion of Republic Day. Ladies and gentlemen, India is an ancient civilization but a young republic. For us, nation building is a constant endeavor. I am sure that with this energy, confidence and entrepreneurship, our country will continue to march ahead on the path of progress and will definitely secure its rightful place, befitting its potential in the global community. मैं आप सभी को पुनः गणतंत्र दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद। Friends, since I am new to this country and this is my first Republic Day celebration in Dublin, since I came to Dublin in October last year, I wish also to take this opportunity to share my thoughts as the new ambassador. Friends, as you all heard, our President has called for the celebration of Republic Day to be utilized as an occasion for us to solemnly rededicate ourselves to the sense of patriotism and spirit of serving and sacrificing for the nation, which had energized the freedom fighters. All of us I see here were born after independence, and therefore we did not have the opportunity to participate and make our contribution in the freedom movement. But all of us have opportunity to replicate the spirit, the dedication, the commitment, the spirit of keeping India in the center of their thoughts, their actions and their life. And also, friends, as our Honorable President has very wisely pointed it out to us. There is a deep connection between the sense of patriotism and our sense of duty. What is my duty? What is duty of my colleagues in the embassy? I think we are mandated as the representative of the President of India to strengthen the relationship between India and Ireland in a manner which is creating goodwill for India, it is creating well-being for the people of India back home, and contributing globally for the larger well-being. And for me, this is not just a task assigned to me. It's not just a kind of duty which has been given to me. It's a matter of unique joy, unique opportunity for me, because I have served in many countries, many continents, and it's such an honor, such a privilege, such a delight to be in a country which has been long-standing friend of India. This country and its freedom fighters inspired people back home in our own freedom struggle. The wise leaders of Ireland shared their practical ideas and inputs in the drafting of India's constitution. And also in field of art and literature and ideas, we have iconic friendship between W.B. Yeats and Rabindranath Tagore. And also, as a diplomat, I'm very, very conscious that this is an extraordinary privilege for us to work on strengthening India-Ireland relationship, because the strength, the unique strengths of Ireland and India are very complementary, and there is zero issue on which we don't agree, and there is a discordance of interests. So our interests are aligned, our strengths are complementary. And therefore, there is a huge opportunity for us to re-energize our partnership in a manner which is mutually beneficial. If you look at the great stride which Ireland has made in transforming itself from an agrarian society like India to a very, very dynamic, vibrant, high-tech hub in IT, in pharmaceuticals, in medtech, in education, in a very, very vibrant, successful startup ecosystem. There is a lot of inspiring stories which I see in Ireland which would be of great interest to India. We have to work together on this. Secondly, friends, what is your duty as Indian community present here? Whatever field you are working, if just you do your work with complete dedication, complete spirit of commitment and fullest of your potential, that itself is the greatest service you can do for India. Because if you perform extremely well and show your caliber, you show your sincerity, even if you are working in a private company, you are contributing to the well-being economy of this country, you are contributing in building perception of India. Because your partners, your colleagues, your interlocutors in this country, they know India through you. And as our Prime Minister often reminds us that people like us are only ambassadors for a short period. But people like you are Rashtradoot. You have, each one of you have the opportunity to represent India in another country. And your hard work, your sincerity is causing a paradigm change in the way India is seen in Ireland. And also with my experience, I know that worldwide the success stories of Indian diaspora has created a paradigm shift in the image of India and profile of India. Therefore, I'm grateful to each one of you for your hard work, your creativity, your commitment to whatever you are doing. It is a great service to India. And also, I wish to take this opportunity to convey my very profound gratitude to people who are in the healthcare sector, especially our nurses, who have shown extraordinary courage, extraordinary spirit of service in a manner which should inspire all of us to replicate that spirit of service. Secondly, I have to request you that you must remember that you have a great privilege, great blessing that you have opportunity to live in this beautiful country. Again, by my own personal first-hand experience and working in all continents by now, I can tell you that Irish people are truly special, truly extraordinary in their generosity and their kindness. The way they have embraced my wife and me and also Indian diaspora here with open arms, and we all become so spontaneously part of the larger Irish community and their family. This does not happen everywhere. So you must be proud of the opportunity that the Almighty has given you. And this brings through to the aspect of duty and responsibility. All of us have the first and foremost responsibility to appreciate the generous hospitality and kindness that this country has bestowed on us. We must never be disrespectful to the traditions and values of this country. We must never misuse their generosity. Secondly, India, as you know, is a very, very diverse country. India is most diverse, complex society. It has all the religions of the world. It has so many ethnicities, so many languages. India is very diverse. India is a unique country. But unfortunately, India is also going through a period of acute political polarization, and there is a kind of vicious cycle of divisive forces becoming belligerent and sometimes violent. It is incumbent on us to remember that we have come to our land not on the basis of what religion we practice. We have not come here on the identity of our caste affiliation or affiliation of political parties or what groups you belong to. We all have come here on the basis of one single identity, Indian passport. Therefore, it is necessary for us to leave behind the divisive spirit and kind of tension that we have been witnessing in India over different kind of issues. They should be left behind in India. No country, no host country wants its territory to be used as a playground for divisive activities on its soil, which belong to other countries. If you start engaging in anything which polarizes Irish society, Irish people, anything you indulge in which creates a tension in the society here in Dublin, in Ireland, you will be doing great disservice to yourself ultimately. Third, I feel very, very blessed, very privileged, like all Irish friends, that we have such a wise intellectual philosopher, leader in form of President Higgins to guide us. He is our guiding star, and he has been reminding us very, very regularly through his speeches, through his poetry, through his lectures, through his messaging, to look beyond the eye, against the very selfish, very parochial attitude in thinking and our action. I think if we just expand our horizon a little bit, we will find a lot of opportunities between India and Ireland to celebrate and work together. I have, in just a few months, I have been so inspired by the talent that I see in the Indian community. I really wish that each one of you should act as a nucleus of warmth and friendship between India and Ireland at the grassroots level. if we are able to identify the huge talent we have in the community here, whether it's a painting, whether it's singing, whether it's a dance, whether it is poetry, whether it's different forms of literature, films, any form of creativity, I think we can create a lot of multiple occasions for us to connect with Irish friends here and share. There's a lot for us to learn, both in terms of tangible activities and also in terms of intangible ideas, as two very vibrant democracies and very innovative and aspiring knowledge-driven societies. Ireland is ahead of us, and we are also making our concerted efforts. Friends, in the embassy, we are always at your disposal. Please do not hesitate to reach out to us if there is anything we can do for you. We have a mandate to deliver certain services, and I can assure you that those services will be delivered to you in a timely and transparent manner. You do not need any middlemen. If there's any issue or any like suggestion, please share with us. Together, we can work to reimagine the India-Ireland friendship and warmth and create the new architecture, new framework of our exemplary partnership in different areas. This is a historic opportunity for us as we are celebrating 75 years of India's independence, and Ireland is marking 100 years of its independence. Friends, the success of every initiative depends on the spirit. कामयाबी उनको मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है, पंखों से कुछ नहीं होता, हौसले से उड़ान होती है। नमस्कार।